back. Today I have created this look, which is inspired by Cheryl Cole's new video, Under the Sun. I've gone for the modern 60s style eye and the coral lip. I know I look nothing like Cheryl Cole. I wish I did, but this is literally just inspired by her. So if you want to know how to achieve this look, then stay tuned. Okay, so I've already moisturised and prepped my skin, and I've just realised I look naked. I'm not, I'm wearing a top. Let's just get that clear straight away. Okay, so for foundation wise, Cheryl's got a heavy base in this video. So I'm going to use, it's heavy but it's dewy, so I'm going to use Chanel Pro Lumiere, and I'm going to have a mixture of number 10 and number 50, so I get quite, she's quite tan in this video, so I want to recreate that. So I'm going to use a mixture of the two, and I'm just going to apply that using my Gemma Kid stippling brush. I always call it that, it's not called that, stop it. It's called the Gemma Kid flat top foundation brush. That's what I'm going to use. And I've just applied them two colours on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to work that into the skin. So really just working those into the skin to create a flawless base. Oh, by the way, can I just say, when I do these inspiration videos, I know I don't look like the person I'm trying to do the makeup for. I wish I looked like Cheryl Cole and Kim Kardashian and all these people. I don't. I'm literally just doing a makeup inspired by them. So don't worry, I'm not deluded or anything. I thought I'd just mention that. Okay, don't forget, if you're using a slightly darker colour on your skin, or even if you're going lighter on your skin to create a look, don't forget to do your neck and ears. So I will just literally apply more of that foundation, and I'll just use a large brush like this, and I'll just work that into my neck and also into my ears and down my neck a little bit, just so everything's blended nicely and you're all the same colour. Because you don't want a brown face and a white neck. Okay, for concealer, I'm using my little Dermablend samples, which I use if I need a heavy coverage look. So this is just in the colour medium. And I'm just going to take a small brush and just apply that anywhere where I need more coverage. So I'll just pop it on with this brush, and then I'll blend it in a minute using a fluffy brush. And then I take a fluffy brush like this and just blend it all in. Because Cheryl's skin's quite glowing in this video, I'm going to use a reflective concealer, which is kind of like the Touche Éclat, but this is actually by Famous Cosmetics. And it works the same as the Touche Éclat. I'm just going to pop that under my eyes. And I'm also just going to pop it just on my cheekbones. And then just blend it in again using the fluffy brush, just to give a glow to the skin. Okay, moving on to eyes, I'm first going to prime, just using this Prep and Prime Eye Primer by MAC. I'm just going to pop that on using my finger. Okay, I've been trying to see exactly what her eyes are like in this video. And from what I can see, it's sort of a gold and brown type look with a heavy liner. So that's what I'm going to try and recreate. I'm going to start by using my Urban Decay Naked palette. And I just want a neutral colour, so I'm just going to use Naked, which is this neutral brown here. Quite similar to skin tone. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to apply that to the entire eyelid, just to create a nice base to work from. I'm then going to take this gold colour, which is called Retrospect, and it's from MAC. I'm going to apply this sparingly because I don't want it to look very, very gold, but I just want a hint of gold. So I'm going to only use a little bit and build up to see how much coverage we need. So I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush and just pop some of that gold on there. And just pop it onto the eyelid. Build it up slowly so you can see how much you need. Like I say, it's always easier to build up than take off. think that's enough because I don't want to overdo it with the gold. I just, like I say, just want a little shimmer of gold there on the eyelid. I'm now going to use Smut, which is a matte, very dark brown, and I want to use this to create a shadow in the crease. So I'm going to pop that on a 217 brush and just take a little bit of that. I'm just going to pop it in the crease. Just keep working that backwards and forwards. She's gone for quite a dark look in the crease, so I'm going to apply quite a bit. I'm then actually going to go back to my Urban Decay palette and take a bit of this dark horse colour because that's also very dark, and I just want to pop a bit more in the crease there. Just to create some depth. And I'm going to go back to the brush I was using originally for that neutral colour, and I'm just going to blend out the edges there. Okay, this is a really heavy liner look, so we are going to make that line quite thick. By the way, this Gemma Kid fine liner brush I find it is the easiest brush to apply liquid or gel liner, so if you do struggle, definitely consider picking one of these up because it's fantastic. Okay, we don't so much want to create a flick, but we do want to bring the liner down and then join it with the underneath. So I'm going to bring it out slightly. Don't worry too much about being neat because you can always tidy it up afterwards. So I'm going to bring it out and then bring it back down underneath. So once you've brought the liner out slightly and gone underneath the eye, we want to go under the entire eye. So just going to I'm then going to take a kohl liner, and this is Smolder by MAC, and I'm going to go over what we just done and also go in the waterline. I also want to line the upper waterline as well. Now the liner's on, I can see I want a little bit more gold on the eyelid. So I'm going to go back to Retrospec, which I used earlier. Just use the same brush I was using earlier. Just pop some more of that. Be careful not to smudge what you've just done though. So just dab it on. I can also see that I need the crease darker, so I'll go back. Like I say, don't worry, you can always build up, but it's always harder to take off. So see where you need a bit more and just reapply. So back to Dark Horse again from my Urban Decay palette and just pop a little bit more in the crease. Okay, moving on to brows. Cheryl's brows are a lot lower than mine, so I'm going to try and recreate that, but I don't want it to look silly, and also this is to recreate her makeup look to suit you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill in the brows and make them a little bit neater, and I will try and lower them a little bit. So as always on my brows, I use my MAC 263, and I'm just going to take this sleek palette and just use a dark brown, but you can use any brown which matches your brow colour. Cheryl's are quite dark, so I've gone for quite a dark brown. And then I'm just going to brush them through. now just going to apply some mascara, and this is L'Oreal Paris Telescopic. Yeah, / telescopic. Apply it to the bottom as well. Then I'm going to apply false lashes, and I'm going to apply these ones, which are really full on. This whole look is very 60s inspired, so we want full lashes. So I'm going to use these ones, and these are from Primark. And I'm going to wait about 30 to 40 seconds just so the glue goes tacky, so they'll be easier to apply. Okay, so both lashes are on, not without a struggle I might add. This just shows you however much you apply lashes. I have applied hundreds and hundreds of lashes to myself and other people. Sometimes they can still drive you insane. This one did not want to stick, no matter what I did. So please persevere. I know some people find it really hard to apply lashes, but just take your time, don't get stressed out, and just use tweezers just to manoeuvre it, and eventually it will get there, I promise you. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more mascara just to bond the fake lashes and real eyelashes together. What I'm then going to do is just clean up underneath the eye. So I'm just going to use a cotton and just clean up any dark that's fallen. And I'm just going to apply a little bit more of that concealer we used earlier. It's a very bronzed look, so I'm going to use my chocolate bronzer from Bourjois and just the Real Techniques brush. Just apply that to the backs of my cheeks. It doesn't really look like there's been a blusher used in this look, so I'm just going to use this, which is Tenderling by MAC, which is a cross between a bronzer and a blusher. I'm just going to apply that just to the fronts of my cheeks. Then I'm going to use MAC Soft and Gentle as a highlighter. I'm just going to take a small brush and just pop this all along my cheekbone. Okay, for the lips, she's gone for a really pretty corally red colour. So I don't have the exact colour, so I may have to mix a few different lipsticks. So what I'm going to do is mix 3 lipsticks together. I'm going to use MAC Red, Coral Queen, this is really old, I think it's by Maybelline, and this Revlon colour, which is Melon. And what I've done, I've just applied all 3 to the back of my hand, and then take a lip brush and I mix all 3 together, and then it creates the shade I want. I want it to be more coral than red. When we're in a bright colour on your lips, don't forget to get right in the inner corner. And that's it, the finished look. My Cheryl Cole inspired Under the Sun music video makeup. Take care, guys.